cleaner interview questions and answers. Building cleaners play a vital role in maintaining the hygiene, appearance, and safety of facilities. Interviewing for this role often involves questions that assess practical cleaning knowledge, attention to detail, time management, and customer service skills. Employers want to ensure that candidates are reliable, efficient, and capable of handling various cleaning tasks. Below are the top 30 building cleaner interview questions and answers, each crafted to provide a clear, professional, and confident response to help you prepare. 1. Can you tell me about your cleaning experience? I have over X years of experience in building cleaning, including offices, schools, and residential complexes. My work involves sweeping, mopping, dusting, sanitizing surfaces, and disposing of waste. I'm familiar with different cleaning products, safety protocols, and time-efficient methods. In my previous role, I maintained high cleanliness standards and received positive feedback from both supervisors and clients. I also adapt my approach based on the type of building and its specific requirements. 2. How do you prioritize your cleaning tasks? I start by assessing the most urgent or high-traffic areas that need immediate attention, such as lobbies, restrooms, and meeting rooms. Then I move to less critical spaces while ensuring no area is overlooked. I follow a checklist to maintain consistency and efficiency. I also consider scheduled events, emergencies, or client requests, adjusting my workflow accordingly. This approach ensures the building remains clean and presentable throughout the day without disrupting operations. 3. What cleaning equipment and tools are you familiar with? I am skilled in using vacuum cleaners, floor scrubbers, carpet cleaners, mops, dusters, and high-pressure washers. I also have experience with microfiber cloths for dusting and sanitizing, as well as specialized tools for window cleaning. Additionally, I understand how to handle and maintain cleaning machines to ensure optimal performance. I always check equipment before and after use to prevent breakdowns and ensure safety, following the manufacturer's guidelines for cleaning and storage. 4. How do you ensure safety while cleaning? Safety is a top priority. I use appropriate personal protective equipment such as gloves, masks, and safety shoes. I read product labels carefully before using chemicals and follow the manufacturer's safety guidelines. I also ensure wet floors are marked with caution signs to prevent accidents. Additionally, I use ergonomically correct techniques to avoid strain or injury. I'm trained to handle hazardous materials and dispose of waste in compliance with safety regulations. 5. How do you handle difficult stains or spills? I first identify the type of stain or spill to choose the right cleaning method. For example, grease requires degreasers, while ink stains need specialized solvents. I work quickly to prevent the stain from setting and use the least abrasive method possible to protect surfaces. For large spills, I contain the area, use absorbent materials, and then clean and sanitize thoroughly. My goal is to restore surfaces without causing damage. 6. How do you maintain cleaning supplies? I keep supplies organized in a designated storage area and check inventory regularly to avoid shortages. I ensure that all cleaning chemicals are properly labeled and stored according to safety regulations. I also monitor expiration dates and rotate stock to minimize waste. For equipment, I perform routine cleaning and maintenance after each use to extend its lifespan and ensure it's ready for the next cleaning task without delays. 7. How do you handle feedback or criticism from supervisors? I view feedback as an opportunity to improve my skills and performance. If a supervisor points out an issue, I listen carefully without becoming defensive. I ask clarifying questions if needed and take immediate steps to correct the problem. I also follow up to ensure my adjustments meet expectations. Over time, I incorporate feedback into my routine to maintain consistently high standards in my cleaning work. 8. What steps do you take to prevent cross-contamination? I use color-coded cloths and mops for different areas, such as restrooms, kitchens, and offices, to avoid transferring bacteria. I always clean from the cleanest area to the dirtiest area and replace or sanitize cleaning tools between uses. I also use disinfectants correctly and ensure proper hand hygiene before and after cleaning tasks. This method helps maintain health and safety for both building occupants and cleaning staff. 9. How do you deal with unpleasant odors in a building? I first locate the source of the odor to address it directly rather than masking it. This might involve cleaning garbage bins, drains, or other problem areas. I then use appropriate cleaning products and disinfectants to eliminate bacteria or mold that may be causing the smell. For persistent odors, I may use odor-neutralizing sprays or air purifiers, ensuring the space smells fresh and inviting for occupants and visitors. 10. Can you work independently without supervision? Yes. I am highly self-motivated and can manage my cleaning tasks without constant supervision. I follow established schedules, complete work efficiently, and double-check my results to ensure quality. I also take initiative to address any unexpected cleaning issues. My supervisors have trusted me to handle keys, alarm systems, and secure areas because of my reliability and sense of responsibility in performing my duties effectively. 11. How do you clean and maintain restrooms effectively? I begin by removing all trash and restocking supplies like toilet paper, soap, and paper towels. I then clean and disinfect toilets, urinals, sinks, mirrors, and counters, paying special attention to high-touch areas such as flush handles and faucet knobs. I mop the floors with disinfectant, ensuring corners and edges are addressed. Finally, I check for unpleasant odors, leave air fresheners if needed, and make sure the restroom is presentable and sanitary for all users. 12. How do you manage your time when cleaning large buildings? I divide the building into zones and assign a set amount of time for each, starting with high-traffic areas. I keep a checklist to ensure nothing is missed and streamline my workflow by keeping supplies and tools close at hand. I also plan tasks to avoid disrupting occupants, working during low-traffic hours when possible. This organization helps me maintain efficiency while still delivering a high standard of cleanliness throughout the entire building. 13. What is your process for cleaning floors? I first remove loose debris by sweeping or vacuuming. Depending on the floor type, I choose an appropriate cleaning method, mopping for tile or vinyl, polishing for hardwood, or steam cleaning for carpets. I use the right cleaning products to protect the floor's finish and prevent damage. For safety, I place wet floor signs during and after cleaning. I also ensure floors are thoroughly dried to prevent slips and maintain a spotless, attractive appearance. 14. How do you handle confidential or sensitive areas while cleaning? I respect the privacy and confidentiality of all areas, only entering spaces I have permission to clean. I never touch personal or confidential items unless necessary for cleaning, and I follow strict security protocols such as locking doors behind me. I also sign in and out when accessing restricted zones. This professionalism helps build trust with clients and ensures I maintain the integrity of sensitive environments like offices or medical facilities. 15. How do you deal with emergency cleaning situations? In emergencies such as spills, leaks, or biohazard incidents, I respond quickly by securing the area to prevent accidents. I use the appropriate cleaning materials and safety equipment for the situation, following any special handling procedures for hazardous substances. I work efficiently to restore cleanliness while ensuring the safety of building occupants. I also communicate with supervisors to report the incident and document the actions taken for records and future reference. 16. How do you clean windows and glass surfaces? I start by removing dust and loose dirt with a dry cloth or brush. I then apply glass cleaner or a water vinegar solution, wiping from top to bottom with a lint-free cloth or squeegee to avoid streaks. For stubborn marks, I use a scraper carefully to avoid scratching the glass. I also pay attention to window frames and tracks. The goal is to leave glass crystal clear and streak-free for a polished appearance. 17. What steps do you take to protect yourself from cleaning chemicals? I always read the product labels and safety data sheets before using any chemical. I wear the recommended personal protective equipment, such as gloves, goggles, and masks. I also ensure proper ventilation in the cleaning area to avoid inhaling fumes. When mixing solutions, I follow instructions carefully, never combining incompatible products like bleach and ammonia. Safe handling and storage practices ensure my health and safety while maintaining effective cleaning standards. 18. How do you handle complaints about your cleaning work? I listen carefully to the complaint without interrupting, showing that I value the person's concern. I apologize if the issue is valid and immediately take steps to correct the problem. If clarification is needed, I ask questions to fully understand the expectation. Once resolved, I follow up to ensure the person is satisfied. This approach maintains good relationships and demonstrates my commitment to quality service and continuous improvement. 19. How do you ensure efficiency during your cleaning shift? I plan my route in advance to minimize backtracking and keep cleaning supplies within easy reach. I use time-saving tools like microfiber cloths that clean effectively in fewer passes. I also work methodically, completing one area before moving on. By combining effective planning with consistent effort, I ensure that my cleaning shift is productive without compromising on quality, leaving the building in excellent condition within the scheduled time. 20. How do you handle heavy lifting or physically demanding tasks? I follow proper lifting techniques by bending my knees, keeping my back straight, and lifting with my legs, not my back. For heavier objects, I use equipment like dollies or ask for assistance from a coworker. I also pace myself during physically demanding shifts to avoid overexertion. Staying fit and using correct posture helps me perform tasks safely while maintaining the energy needed for the rest of my cleaning duties. 21. How do you clean high or hard-to-reach areas? I use ladders or extension tools to safely reach high surfaces such as ceiling fans, light fixtures, or vents. Before starting, I ensure the ladder is stable and follow safety guidelines to avoid falls. I also use dusters with extendable handles to clean without overreaching. If the task requires specialized equipment, I make sure I am trained in its safe use. This ensures thorough cleaning without risking injury. 22. What is your approach to cleaning carpets? I start by vacuuming thoroughly to remove dirt and debris. For stains, I use appropriate spot cleaning techniques depending on the type of stain. For deep cleaning, I use a carpet cleaner or steam cleaner with the correct cleaning solution. I ensure the carpet is dried quickly to prevent mold growth. Regular carpet maintenance not only improves appearance but also extends the lifespan of the flooring and maintains a healthier indoor environment. 23. How do you work as part of a cleaning team? I communicate openly with my teammates, share responsibilities fairly, and assist others when needed to ensure tasks are completed on time. I respect everyone's assigned duties and coordinate our schedules to avoid overlapping efforts. When challenges arise, I focus on problem-solving rather than blame. Teamwork allows us to maintain high standards of cleanliness more efficiently and create a positive working atmosphere where everyone feels supported and respected. 24. How do you keep yourself motivated during repetitive cleaning tasks? I focus on the positive impact my work has on the cleanliness and safety of the environment. I set small goals throughout the day to break up repetitive tasks and give myself a sense of accomplishment. Listening to music or working in a rhythm also helps maintain energy. Knowing that my efforts directly contribute to a pleasant and hygienic space for others keeps me motivated and committed to my role. 25. How do you clean and sanitize kitchen areas? I start by removing all food waste and washing dishes or utensils if required. I then clean countertops, sinks, and appliances using appropriate cleaners. High-touch areas like handles and switches are disinfected to prevent the spread of bacteria. Floors are swept and mopped last to avoid resoiling. I ensure all cleaning products used are food-safe and that surfaces are left hygienic, odor-free, and ready for safe food preparation. 26. How do you handle cleaning during business hours with people around? I work discreetly and minimize disruption by cleaning around occupants without interfering with their activities. I use quieter equipment and schedule more intensive tasks for off-peak times. I'm polite and respectful if I need to pass through or temporarily block an area. Safety signs are placed as needed, and I maintain a professional demeanor so that building users feel comfortable while I carry out my cleaning duties. 27. How do you dispose of waste responsibly? I separate waste according to recycling and disposal guidelines, ensuring hazardous materials are handled according to safety regulations. I tie and seal trash bags before removing them to prevent spills. I also clean and sanitize waste bins regularly to prevent odors and pests. By following waste management protocols, I contribute to environmental sustainability while keeping the building clean, safe, and pleasant for everyone. 28. How do you adapt your cleaning methods for different environments? I tailor my cleaning techniques based on the environment's specific needs. For example, offices require careful handling of electronics, while medical facilities demand strict disinfection standards. I also consider the type of flooring, furniture, and occupancy patterns when choosing cleaning products and methods. By being flexible and observant, I ensure that each space is cleaned effectively, meeting both hygiene standards and client expectations without causing damage. 29. What do you do if a cleaning product is unavailable? If a preferred product is unavailable, I choose an alternative that is safe and effective for the task at hand, ensuring it won't damage surfaces or compromise hygiene. I follow any company-approved substitutes and inform my supervisor about the shortage so it can be restocked promptly. My goal is to maintain cleaning standards consistently, even when adjustments to products or methods are necessary due to supply limitations. 30. Why should we hire you as a building cleaner? I bring strong attention to detail, reliability, and a commitment to maintaining high cleanliness standards. My experience with various cleaning techniques, equipment, and safety protocols ensures I can handle diverse environments effectively. I'm adaptable, hardworking, and able to work independently or in a team. I take pride in delivering a clean, safe, and welcoming space for everyone, making me a dependable asset to your cleaning team. Succeeding in a building cleaner interview is about showing more than just technical cleaning skills. It's about professionalism, safety awareness, and reliability. By preparing thoughtful answers to these common questions, you can confidently convey your ability to maintain a clean, hygienic, and welcoming environment. Employers value cleaners who are proactive, detail-oriented, and adaptable, so demonstrating these qualities will help you stand out as the ideal candidate for the role.